Hey, I'm Marcus.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Lindia.
I'll just use this one.
And I'm Nicole, and our product is called Ship, presented by Quantum Teleportation Systems, also known as Cuties. Here's a short demonstration of our product.
Are you down with UPS? Fed up with FedEx? Lost faith in shipping and humanity as a whole? Well, we have a solution for you. Teleportation. But not that teleportation. This teleportation. Introducing Ship by Theseus & Co., developed by Quantum Teleportation Systems, or QTs. This state-of-the-art, elegant, easy-to-use product uses the simple concept of quantum entanglement paired with nanotechnology to scan, deconstruct, and reconstruct an identical object in another location. Let's look at a demonstration.
Oh shit, where's my laptop? Hello, Mom? Can you send me my laptop?
Again? Alright then, thank God for the ship.
ASAP. Thanks, Mom. Thanks to Ship, I have my laptop.
Okay, so with Ship, users have easier and faster access to the products that they need and want. This teleportation system creates a direct and nearly instantaneous mode of shipping. UPS, like daily UPS uses, well, one UPS driver uses 3,000. Wait, sorry. Okay, so yearly, no. What, every day, every day, one UPS driver uses nearly 3,000 gallons of gas, and FedEx. I'm sorry. And one FedEx air fleet travels 500,000 miles in a day, which you can imagine uses a lot of jet fuel. So with this, that would make those services unnecessary and obsolete, therefore decreasing the amount of fuel used on the shipping of products.
Okay, so of course, quantum teleportation isn't exactly a simple idea, but basically what we're doing is instead of conventional thoughts of teleportation, which is you're taking the same atoms and transporting them, what we're doing is we're taking an object, deconstructing it, taking the quantum state, which is basically the conditions of those atoms, transferring that information from point A to point B, and then reconstructing that object. So every time we teleport something, it's basically a deconstruction and recreation of that object with different atoms.
Okay, so our product is called Ship Boxes, and they're for inanimate objects like documents, laptops, and even food. And they come in 3 different sizes. There's flat, cube, and vertical. And since there's no planes, trains, or cars needed, the shipping time is negligible, and there's no harmful emissions like during the delivery. And since all of the boxes are vacuum sealed, the only thing that's going to be scanned is the object inside.
So we made a prototype teleporting objects, but we wanted to expand the idea of teleportation to humans. So introducing Ship 2.0.
So Ship 2.0 are ship kiosks, or they're for humans, and they're cylindrical in shape, and they're 10 feet tall and 4 feet wide in diameter. It's the same process, but on a larger scale. So we are still scanning the human, then we're going to deconstruct. We're going to send the data over to the new place, and then we're going to reconstruct the human. And these should be placed in cities all around the world.
So we got our inspiration of teleportation from a Greek mythology paradox called the Ship of Theseus. For Theseus, the people of Athens preserved his ship. However, throughout the years, the wooden planks on his ship began to wither away. And to keep the ship preserved, the people replace the planks with new ones, which this issue imposed the question, if you replace one of the planks, is it still the same ship of Theseus? Which brings us to the concern of teleporting objects and wondering if they would remain the same. For example, if we teleported art, by destroying the original piece, then recreating it, would it still be the same work of art? Another concern of teleportation with regards to human is the ability to transport two things at once. The issue is whether or not consciousness or the consciousness would be teleported with your physical being.
When it comes to human conscience, there are a lot of questions that can be brought up. And first off, if you were to look in a mirror, would you see your younger version of yourself, an older version of yourself, or just you? So many philosophers believe that the body and mind are a duality, which means if your consciousness, this means if your consciousness were to survive and put into an exact replica of your body, you may not even realize. And it's not the temporal spatial continuity of our bodies that ensure our psychological continuity, but rather our memories together with the information processing apparatus capable of doing so. An analogy that would help people understand this would be, imagine a river flowing endlessly, and if you were to freeze an ice cube in the river, the ice cube is now swimming in the river under illusion that it is distinct from the rest of the water in the river. But at some point, it melts again and becomes one with the river. The ice cube was one with the river, one element all along. But the ice cube was, but it seemed to be distinct because it was under different vibrational conditions.
Okay, so with Ship 2.0, we're really looking to the future, like what advancements we could do with it. So as Tiffany stated before, we would render all other forms of conventional transportation obsolete, so we wouldn't need cars, planes, or trains. This, in turn, would reduce the use of fossil fuels and the traffic, as you can see with the 405. We could even look towards long-distance and interplanetary travel, which would fix time issues as well as enable quick delivery of supplies and people to places such as the International Space Station. And we have one final demonstration of the Ship 2.0.
Sick of the morning commute? Are you tired of the 405? Well, we have a solution for you. Teleportation by Ship 2.0. For the low price of just $4.99 per trip, cheaper than Uber, you can teleport anywhere.
International and interplanetary fees may apply.
Let's take a look.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late for my count off with my wonderful students. At least I'm near a ship station. Got the program ended yesterday. Man, I miss those kids.
Okay, we're done. Thank you.